Jesus says in Matthew 7, verses 1 through 6, "Do not judge, or you will be judged. For in the same way you judge others, you will be judged, and with the measure you use, it will be measured to you. Why do you look at the speck in your brother's eye and pay no attention to the plank in your own eye? How can you say to your brother, 'Let me take the speck out of your eye,' when all the time there is a plank in your own eye? You hypocrite, first take the plank out of your own eye, and then you will see clearly to remove the speck from your brother's eye. Do not give dogs what is sacred. Do not throw your pearls before pigs. If you do, they may trample them under their feet and turn and tear you to pieces." Footnotes from the Life Application Study Bible on Matthew chapter 7, verses 1 through 6. By saying "do not judge," Jesus was rebuking the hypocritical judgmental attitude that tears others down in order to build oneself up. This is not a blanket statement to overlook the sinful behavior of others, but a call to be discerning rather than negative. Turning a blind eye to things done wrong shows that we have lost our moral compass. This leads to relativism, a worldview in which all actions, moral or not, are equally acceptable. Jesus said to expose false prophets, and Paul taught that we should exercise church discipline and trust God to be the final judge. Jesus tells us to examine our own motives and conduct instead of judging others. We often feel a perverse pleasure when we bring someone down, but often the faults that bother us and others are the very traits we dislike about ourselves. Our bad habits and behaviors are the very ones that we must want to point out in others. Do you find it easy to catalog others' faults while excusing your own? Criticism of others will lead to disdain for them and eventually will make you feel contempt for another person, also created in God's image. If you are ready to criticize someone, check to see if you deserve the same criticism. Judge yourself first, and then kindly forgive the other person. Pigs were unclean animals according to God's law. See Deuteronomy chapter 14, verse 8. Anyone who touched an unclean animal became ceremonially unclean and could not go to the temple to worship until the uncleanness was removed. Jesus may have been referring to the contemptuous religious leaders who were so hostile to him. He was saying that we should not entrust holy teachings to people who don't want to listen and will only tear apart what we say. We should keep on giving God's word to unbelievers, but we should be wise and discerning as we witness so that we will reach the people God has prepared to hear us.